not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 because that's who I am. I'm brutally honest, and a lot of you are not gonna like what I'm about to say, but it is the truth. It is a fact. It is a matter of a fact. But yes, you can make a lot of money trading forex, forex exchange, currencies, pairs, indices. Yes, you can make a lot of money doing these things. But my critique or my hatred for forex trading or forex gurus is not like the actual pairs itself. It's not the actual like UJ or NAS 100, US 30. It's not the actual currencies or the things that you trade itself. It's more so, it's a couple things, right? It's more so like the people who rep it a lot, or I don't even know the right term for it. The people who are like, trade this platform. You're gonna trade on this platform. You get a 30% off coupon. You can do this, this, and this. Now the biggest thing I hate. I'll tell you the biggest thing I hate right now with like the forex gurus and all these guys on YouTube. And this is why I just trade stock. I trade options. But the number one thing that I hate is how, say you are going to use a forex broker, you'll get capital, right? They give you leverage, whatever. It could be 100 to 1, 500 to 1, whatever. That's a lot of leverage. But with these platforms, they always, every single one that I clicked on just to get more insight, they always emphasize how we've paid out 10 million, we have 10 million in payouts, or we have 30K in payouts, or 30 million users gotten paid out. And I'm like, I see this, I'm like, okay, they paid out $30 million or $10 million, or X amount of people got paid out. And like these forex gurus are emphasizing this as well. But isn't that what brokers are supposed to do once you make money? Isn't that a given? Like, why are we highlighting or giving like fame and fortune? Like, why is it such a big deal, right? Like, why are they like emphasizing it so much? Like, hey, we paid out X amount of people. Like, that's what brokers are supposed to do. Like, why are you highlighting it so much? That was the first given where I knew I didn't really want to trade forex, or the concept of forex trading. Like the concept of trading, the process of technical analysis, I should say, is unison across the board, right? If you actually know how to trade, you know how to look at the charts. It doesn't matter what you're trading. But a lot of people want to go the forex route because the leverage. Let's talk about leverage. Some of these platforms, like I mentioned, are giving you 500 to 1 leverage. That doesn't even make sense. Like, just because you have more leverage doesn't mean it's gonna make you a better trader, right? If this shit moves in the opposite direction, it could blow your entire account, right? Like, why you're gonna? It's just a money grab, right? You're trying to get rich quick, essentially, with these 500 to 1, 300 to 1, 100 to 1. You're trying to leverage quick. And 99% of the people don't know what the fuck they're doing. The 1% you see online are the people that actually know what they're doing, I'm assuming. But a lot of these people, they'll buy these challenges, right? That's another thing that these forex websites do. There's these challenges, these prop firm challenges. You trade on essentially you trade on a demo account. You trade it with fake money, and if you pass the challenge, then you can move on, and they'll fund your account. And then there's going to be like a 70-30 split. You get 70%, for example, and then the company or the website gets 30%. And you pay X amount of money to get X amount of demo money. So like, say you get 50K in demo money, it might cost like $200, $300, something like that. And like, people keep buying into these $200, $300 challenges, trying to hit home runs, trying to make it or break it in one trade. And there's things, so like, for example, right, I was on this website, I looked into a funded trading program, And if you pay more money, you can eliminate certain like restraints, like for example drawdowns. If your account draws down X amount of money, you could pay more money essentially for the package, so that's not a thing. Or some of these platforms, these programs, you'll need like 3 profitable days. So you could, instead of the 3 profitable days, you could just eliminate that and get it all in one trade. And you pay more money. All these things, they're like little mini discounts, right, that you pay, and it eliminates like restraints. So you can pass the funded challenge in essence a little bit easier, but that actually contradicts what makes you a great trader. Those restrictions of having a stop loss limit, or having a drawdown limit, or having being consecutive for X amount of days, or not even consecutive, but having X amount of days profitable. Those are the things that make you a great trader. Why are you paying to have those eliminated, where you're just going to pay $200 for the challenge? You're going to lose your money, right? You're going to lose your money, and then you're just going to keep trying to hit home run, make it or break it in one trade, and you're spending thousands of dollars. And say you do get funded, you don't know what you're doing because you never learned the concept or the process of actually trading. You're just buying these funded challenges and hoping to get lucky. You're gambling essentially, and then you didn't learn the actual skill of trading. Like the constraints that you're taking discounts on are the things that make you profitable. Those are the things that are what leads to success or consistent success, right? But these platforms, I think they know that the 99% of the people, or whatever the percent, are going to want to buy these challenges, want to skip to the point and want to jump ahead. And it's a money grab for these platforms. I'm not hating on the platforms. I kind of am hating on the platforms, but people are so money hungry in the sense that they want to skip the steps in order to get to the point. And these platforms allow you to do that, right? They allow you to, with these platform challenges and these discounts, or not even discounts, so you pay more money to have things excluded from your account so you could hopefully get to the funded trading a little bit quicker. And another thing, right? I know I said the biggest thing earlier, but this actually might be the biggest thing. On top of our website paid out X amount of traders, our website did. Another thing on top of that is some of these platforms just shut down, right? So when I first got introduced to this Forex, or to these unregulated brokers, I thought it was cool, right? I thought it was cool because I worked for a FINRA related or a regulated firm, so I needed something off the books so I could trade. So because I didn't want to open an account with the broker that I worked for, right? Because their trading platform was trash, and you have to disclose everything when you work for a broker. So that's why I was like, all right, let me try an unregulated platform. That's why I even looked into Forex in the first place, because a lot of these platforms are offshore, unregulated, whatever. But I opened this platform this account on Osprey FX, right? I traded, whatever. There's no day trade restrictions. There's no pattern day trader, and you get the leverage. I was like, all right, cool, right? I'm in a trade. I have like $1,000 in my account, $1,000 of my money in my account, and I place a trade. I'm in a trade. It's going my way, and then out of nowhere, the platform just shuts down, freezes my account. I'm still in the trade, mind you, right? And there's a fucking Discord where you can see like, yo, like what's going on? You can see like tech support, like trying to figure it out. And meanwhile, in the trade, 20 minutes go by. If you're a day trader, you know 20 minutes is a long fucking time, especially if you scout. That's a long ass time. So I'm in this trade, and I just see my account, because I opened up my phone. I couldn't close the trade for some reason. And I just see my account like fluctuating so much, right? I ended up making money. I ended up making $200 on that trade, which is 20%, which is great. But I would have closed. But what if I went to the other side, right? I physically could not close my trade because there was something wrong with the platform. Like that would never happen to a Webull right? Thinkorswim, which is TD Ameritrade's, like Fidelity. I mean, I personally use Webull. I love Webull, but an actual regulated platform, that will never happen because you know how many fucking complaints would happen, right? And going back to Osprey FX, I recently got an email where they're like, all right, as of like 2 weeks from now or 3 weeks from now, they're shutting down. And I'm like, is this a common occurrence where platforms just shut down or brokers just shut down left and right? Is that a common occurrence that happens in the Forex world? Because I had money in it, but I couldn't release my money. I was only like $50, but like still, even if I lose the 50, I don't care. But say I had $5,000, right? Will I get my payout? Like maybe that's why they highlight payouts so much, because these platforms suck, and these brokers suck, or these prop firms suck. So if I were you, if you're a new trader, like if you're an experienced trader, this video is probably not for you. But if you're a new trader and you're trading, you want to get into it, and you want to get into like Forex or these brokers that deal with Forex, indices, cryptos, I recommend don't do it, because one, if you don't know how to trade, having leverage is not going to make you a better trader. It's just going to make you lose your money quicker. These funded programs are more so for the broker to make money off your ass, the prop firm to make money off your ass, because they know people are going to fail these challenges. They want to take shortcuts to get to the goal, and you're not going to really learn shit. And sometimes these platforms just fucking tweak the fuck out, and you can't get your money out. So I kind of guess that's why they highlight that fucking payout so much. But that's just my 2 cents. If you're a profitable Forex trader, so be it. But I recommend, if you want to get into it, try the Weebulls, try the Robinhoods, try anything, right? Because you're just going to go down a rabbit hole with the unlimited amounts of trades you can place that's not regulated, and you're more than likely going to lose your money, which is inevitable when you're trading, right? But you're going to lose it 10 times quicker. You're going to be so much more frustrated, and you're going to want to blame the platform, the broker, but in reality, it was just you trying to skip steps that made it harder for you to become a profitable, consistent trader. But that's just my 2 cents. So let me know what you think. If you trade currencies, Forex, stocks, I personally stocks, options, let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts on what I just said, because I don't think Forex is for me, but it might be for you. So stay tuned. Peace.